Yes, guys, I'm back and we have a lot to talk about here, especially what's going on with the markets, with FTX, with all the bankruptcy filings of different companies that were attached to FTX and how this will impact the Bitcoin price in the immediate short term, and also a lot of other cryptos that are tied with heavy investments from FTX. So you should definitely not miss out on this episode because I have prepared here a lot of content for you guys as usual. So make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and also activate the notification bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. And now let's go straight here into the Bitcoin price action. So Bitcoin is forming here this symmetrical triangle, so which is by textbook a continuation pattern. So now we come out of this downwards movement, so which normally by textbook, as I just said, should be followed, if we form here a symmetrical triangle, by another move to the downside. So now the chance that this is happening is 70 to 30%. So out of 10 times, 7 times we are breaking to the downside, but 3 out of 10 times we're actually breaking to the upside. Now the question is, how likely is it that we would break to the upside and potentially hit the technical target to the upside? Let me show you both scenarios. So if we break it to the upside, we would go to $19,100 approximately. And if we break to the downside, we would get really close to my prior not so likely bear case scenario to $14,000, so $14,400 here. But if you remember these orange lines, I had pointed that out a really long time ago, that would be my ultimate bear case target for the bottom to basically drop into that range here, and from there we would then see another move to the upside. When we are looking at the EMA ribbons as an example, so then you see we sit at the bottom of the EMA ribbon and are about to fall out of them, so which is a problem. So, and I don't see that Bitcoin would come up here quite quickly to to continue to move here to the upside. So we would need tremendous volume for that to be coming in. What we can say at least is that in the next coming hours we will see a decisive move here for Bitcoin to either to the downside or to the upside, and of course we can trade this. So if we break here, let's say $16,500, then we can short all the way down to the technical target here of $14,400. If we break by any chance to the upside above $17,050, then we can long all the way up to $19,050 approximately. So in either way we can make money with that. And don't forget guys, on BYBIT you get right now $30,000 sign up bonus if you use my specific link. So make sure that you click on that link and get your $30,000 absolutely for free if you use my link. The link is in the bio and in the description of the video, and also on BitGet still $8,000 for free if you use my link. So now when we are looking here on the shorter time frames, so here at least the stuff is working. So this is not looking all too well. So the stochastic RSI is here at the bottom but wants to go even lower. So a leg to the downside over the next hour could be quite possible. And also let's see on the 15 minutes, also here on the 15 minutes we see clear more downwards movement to the downside on the stochastic RSI, which could bring us at least down to $16,400 or even lower. So, and that would most likely break also then already the symmetrical triangle here to the downside. Yes, so we would break down to the downside in that case here. So now let's talk about what's happening with FTX. So everybody knows already what's happening. They collapsed. So we saw a huge crash across the board of a lot of cryptocurrencies while that was happening. So the new CEO of FTX said he has never seen so unprofessional people in his lifetime while he was restoring companies and made them whole again. So and incompetent, that was the word that I was looking for, incompetent people in his whole career, which is insane. He said FTX was more or less handled by some nerds. They had no idea about business, and it's crazy that they could build a billion-dollar company, a multi-billion-dollar empire basically, and were almost getting away with it by being stupid. So, but yeah, the truth caught up to them, and I must give BitBoy here a shout out. BitBoy, I thought when you came out with FTX that you're a nut job and that you need mental help, mental treatment, but I did not know all the inside info that you were holding back in your palm, and that you had more insight there than I had. So, and I must say, good job there for exposing them. So you were absolutely right. So, but now my biggest fear is, and that is the reason why I believe we could go to $11,000, is if Genesis would be collapsing. So Genesis is part of BlockFi. BlockFi collapsed already. So, and they are also part of Grayscale. So, and that is the big issue, you know. So if Genesis is collapsing, they are belonging to BlockFi, to Grayscale, and Grayscale belongs to Circle. So that could be a really massive domino effect. And if that is happening, then we could even see Bitcoin under $11,000. So because they have held already the withdrawals on their platform, so that is obviously not good. I hope that Grayscale or Circle comes in and bails them out so that they can meet the demand in withdrawals of the clients and continue business as usual. So, and then something else also, Solana was tied also to FTX. They had a huge investment from FTX, so, and Solana gets now delisted everywhere because they're also on the brink of the collapse, and that is obviously also not good because Solana is a really big ecosystem out there. There's a lot of projects built on Solana, so, and if Solana is collapsing, all these other projects will also collapse. So, and that will also have a domino effect reaching deep into the other ecosystems as we see them today. And yeah, I don't have to tell you that we might be still in there for much more pain over the next coming weeks before we see here any green again, substantial green again, and can potentially say, okay, that this was it, you know, so finally we are through that, now we can go up again. I still expect some ripple effects of the FTX situation before we can definitely say that we go here back into higher, way higher levels, let's say 20,000 and above. I don't see that happening. If we are lucky, we will see this still in the next 6 weeks before the end of the year, but right now, as things are looking, I wouldn't count on that. Guys, that's it already for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching again. Thank you so much for a true part of the AMCrypto family and supporting this channel. Make sure that you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.